Wait, we haven't told Mommy that we're going to the back. Let's help.
Hey guys, welcome back down to the growing room. It's Sunday, May 8th. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Not too much to do down here in terms of planting. We did plant a whole bunch of lettuce during the week. Most of the plants that you saw last video have come up and they're all looking well. So we're going to take a quick look at all the plants and just, quick little update. So I'm going to get everything watered and fertilized, and then we will take a look at everything. All right, here we are with 3 weeks left before going outside. Peppers look okay. They're not coming along as quickly as last year. I don't know. Not exactly sure why. I haven't really done anything different, but some years, I don't know what it is, but some years seems like some plants just take off right away, and other years completely different sets of plants take off right away. Now I did plant these 2 weeks later, but they still have 3 more weeks indoors. But I remember them being a lot farther along at the equivalent time last year. But we'll see what happens. Next shelf down. The rest of the peppers still doing well. Sunflowers putting on a lot of growth, and a couple lettuces are doing well. Habaneros all survived their transplants. Still pretty slow to get rolling. That one's probably the one that's farthest along. But so 3 more weeks and we'll see where we end up. Now, even though the tomato plants were planted 2 weeks later than last year, they seem to be taller, oddly enough. So, yeah, it's really difficult to time, but they are definitely pushing the limits of these grow lights. So we are going to have to, we're going to have to think of something else. But all doing well. Just, getting close to their limits on these lights. And on our last shelf, all the cucumbers that we planted last week have come up. There's one lone tomato plant that's doing all right. More sunflowers, cabbages, broccolis, and cauliflower all doing very well. The mashed potato squash all came up. The spaghetti squash are slowly poking through. The butternut squash haven't come through the surface yet, but I dug around in there, and one of the seeds, the seed that I did dig up, had a root sprouted out, so they're just taking their time. I'm sure in this next week they will all come up. Pickling cucumbers all have broken through the surface, and the cantaloupe, sugar rush cantaloupe, have all come up as well. Under the new light, the kale just starting to come up. Chamomile's all coming up. Swiss chard doing quite well. More sugar rush. Most of them have come up, some of them haven't. Some cobras. None of the watermelons have come up. The pumpkins are just breaking through the surface. What else do we have? Cucamelons, they're just starting to come up. And these are more pickling cucumbers that we planted earlier this week because we think we're gonna need some more. And lastly, the Savoy cabbage, the eggplants, and our lettuce that we started just midweek. All doing well. Today, planted some dill, oregano, basil, and the onions have been moved to underneath the window. Hopefully they're going to get enough sunlight. We just don't have enough room under the lights. So we're just leaving them up here, and they seem to be doing quite well. The red ones, at least, did germinate, and yeah, seem to be doing all right. Because of the limited space, we are rotating our trays, so we leave one set of lights, this set of lights on throughout the day, and we just swap out some of the trays so that they all get their share of sunlight. Alright, so as expected, we are out of room underneath the grow lights, and like I said, we are taking to rotating some of the trays, which is, it's not ideal, but, you know, you do what you have to do. On the plus side, they are predicting later this week, Tuesday and Wednesday, that the temperatures are going to rise to the mid-20s, which is quite a dramatic shift from just a week ago. A week ago, we were, you know, single digits Celsius, 5 degrees, 6 degrees during the day, and, you know, just below zero at night. But starting Tuesday, 23 is the predicted temperature, sunny and plus 23. So hopefully, if that holds true, we can bring the tomatoes upstairs and start moving them outside during the day, bringing them in at night, which will free up a whole rack of grow lights, which, you know, we can use for our lettuce and herbs and other things that we're gonna still start inside, even though we're pretty close to putting the plants out. So we're really hoping that warm weather comes true for us. Yeah, those tomatoes are definitely touching the bulbs, and that's never a good thing. So getting them outside would be awesome. All right, that's it for me for this week. Everything is looking good. The plants are really enjoying the new grow light. They seem to be working quite well. It does get warm underneath there as compared to the panel LEDs. Isn't all that surprising? That single LED light, I'm pretty sure that single light does produce more light, consume more energy than the 4 panels combined. Those 4 panels are rated at, I don't know, 20 or 30 watts, but when somebody measured them, I'm pretty sure they only put out, you know, 13 or 14 watts. So that one bulb does put out a lot more, does warm up quite nicely, works very well for germinating seeds. But overall, yeah, still really happy with that light, and the plants love it. All right, that's it for me. I will see you next week.